Pastor Ray, I teach all the time on counterfeits. Counterfeits. No, let me tell you something most people don't know. Right now in America, the Secret Service is under great attack for their many mistakes when it came to President Trump's near assassination. You know, we believe in divine protection, but there were great gaps in it. But most people don't know this. The Secret Service, which is that group that has been given the mandate to protect the President of the United States, didn't start that way. Most people don't know that. What it was started off originally was, listen carefully to this. This is important. I'm not making this up. The Secret Service was created to watch out for counterfeit money and objects and things. They were created to watch over the currency of the United States. So the Secret Service, their entire premise was built on this. They have to be able to look and to see what appears genuine, but is not. That's a fact. You can look it up for yourself. And as a part of it, when the founding of America happened, they gradually got more power because the same skills that were taken to see the difference between a fake dollar bill and a genuine dollar bill became necessary for it. And they said this group of trained persons who can tell the difference became in charge of the United States and other important dignitaries in America. And so they inherited the role of protecting persons. But the entire idea of the Secret Service was that they were supposed to discern or to see between what is real and what is not, whether it was a dollar bill or not. And the test, you know, Pastor Ray, the test they used to do is they would literally give those original Secret Service agents, they would blindfold them, give them a stack of bills, of US dollar bills, and they would have to flip through them, and by feel, they should be able to pick up this one is not real and be able to discern it. Then they did the same test where they would show them bills without them touching it, and they would be able to see, and they would be able to notice subtle differences and say, that one is not real. They were trained to see, to feel, to smell, to touch, literally even to taste. Some people don't believe this, because what will happen is this: most people do not know that the US dollar bill is not paper, it's fiber. And when counterfeiters use other things, you can taste the difference. So the Secret Service was originally created to touch, smell, taste, see, perceive what is counterfeit and what is genuine. Why am I bringing up all of this? Because that's what Satan is filling us with, counterfeit. And when he fills us with counterfeit, people start to get nervous because they miss something. They now begin to think there is no real item. But the reason why you have counterfeits is because there is a genuine article. If there isn't a counterfeit $5, it means there's a real $5 bill. If there are counterfeit prophets, there's a real prophet. If there are counterfeit evangelists, there's a real evangelist. So Satan flooding us with counterfeits should actually say to us, there is a genuine article. There are genuine ministries. There are genuine anointed ones. And instead of being afraid of the prophetic, as you say, Pastor, of despising it and running from it in fear, what we need to do is seek out by the discernment and by scripture the true callers, the true fivefold. And whenever I teach this, I will be teaching about the prophetic. I literally will do this. I will pull out a US $10 bill. And Pastor Ray, I'd hold it up. And I'd say, after saying just what I said, the first person that comes to me, I'm going to give them this bill. And every time I say this, nobody moves. And I say, the first person that comes to me, I'm going to give this US bill. And usually, one person will get up very cautiously and come forward. And I would give them the bill. And I would say, why is it that most of you didn't rush up for the $10 bill? And I would look at the person who received and say, why did you come up cautiously? And almost every time the person will say this, well, you're talking about counterfeits. You are talking about things that look genuine. So we're not sure. I wasn't sure if what you're offering was an example of the counterfeit or example of the real. And I would say, no, this is real. It's yours. I said it, and I would give them the bill. And I said, but notice what happens when we talk about the counterfeit. It makes us start to despise prophecy. We get nervous. We start to draw back, and we do not respond. When a genuine offer, a genuine $10 is being offered, we do not respond because the enemy has put into our mind, suppose it's not real, suppose it's not genuine. And this is what the enemy is doing with counterfeit prophetic words. And Pastor Ray, we have to break this. This is a fear. This is a bondage. This is a lie. There are genuine gifts of the Spirit, including prophecies. And when other ministries start to turn on the prophetic, let me tell you what we're doing. We're blinding ourselves. The name prophet comes from seer.